your public libraries. And this is August the Monkey. Let's start with a welcome song today. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Good job. So today, boys and girls, we're going to have a felt board story of a story some of you might already know, so you can help tell the story from home. And it's a story about 1, 2, 3 little pigs and the big bad wolf. So you can make faces during your story. The story starts out with 3 pigs who lived in a house with so many other pigs. They wanted to build houses of their own. So our first little pig went out and found a man selling straw. So he bought some of that straw, and he quickly built himself a house of straw. There he is. Not a very strong house, is it? So that's what he built, but then along came, do you remember? The big bad wolf. And he knocked on the door, and he said, little pigs, let me come in. And the little pig, can you be a scared pig? He said, not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin. And the wolf said, then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. Can you all blow with the wolf? And he knocked the house down, and the little pig ran away, followed by the wolf. But meanwhile, the second little pig found a man selling sticks. That's a little bit stronger, isn't it, boys and girls? And he went inside his little house once it was built, and along came running our first little pig to tell him about who's coming. Do you remember? The big bad wolf. And there he was at the door. Can you all knock again? Knock, 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 knock. Little pigs, let me come in. Now we're the scared pigs. Not by the hairs on our chinny chin chins. And the wolf said, then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down. Everyone blow again. And he knocked down that house, and the 2 little pigs ran as fast as they could away from that wolf. But meanwhile, the third little pig was a smart pig. And he found a man selling bricks, which is a much stronger material. And he built himself a house of bricks. There he is. And up came running our first 2 little pigs. And they ran and hid inside with him and told him about who's coming. The big bad wolf. And there he was at the door. Can you knock one more time? Knock, 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 knock. Little pigs, let me come in. Let's be the scared pigs again. Not by the hairs on our chinny chin chins. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down. Can you all blow one more time? But it didn't knock it down, so the wolf took another big breath. Blow harder. And it still didn't blow down. But he was a sneaky wolf, so he climbed up onto the roof, and he found the chimney. But those smart pigs heard him on the roof. Can you make your big pot? And they put a big pot of water on the fire, under the fireplace with a hot fire. And when that wolf slid down and touched the water, would it be hot? He went, youch, and he ran away, never to be seen again. So, did they have a pretty nice, strong house? That was pretty smart of that pig, wasn't it? Thank you for your help. We're going to move those out of the way because we're going to do a rhyme about fall. We have 1 little bear, 2 little bears, 3 little bears, 4 little bears. And you can do this rhyme toys, and it goes like this. 4 little teddies sitting on the wall. 4 little teddies sitting on the wall. But if one little teddy should accidentally fall, now there's 3 little teddies left sitting on the wall. 3 little teddies sitting on the wall. 3 little teddies sitting on the wall. But if another little teddy should accidentally fall, now there's 2 little teddies left sitting on the wall. 2 little teddies sitting on the wall. 2 little teddies sitting on the wall. But if another little teddy should accidentally fall, how many left? There's only 1 little teddy left sitting on the wall. One more time. 1 little teddy sitting on the wall. 1 little teddy sitting on the wall. But if that little teddy should accidentally fall, there be no more teddies sitting on the wall. Do they all fall? Good job. So I want to tell you about some other books that I would recommend if you want to keep doing similar stories today. This one is called Crash Boom, a math tale by Robbie H. Harris. And it's a great story to help with those basic science concepts about stronger and taller and what's going to build a good tower. Then we also have, if you loved the part about blowing the house down, never forget about the great Canadian classic, The Paper Bag Princess. This one you can actually find at our library as a book if you want to place it on hold, or you can go right to Tumble Books on our website and read it there, or you can sign it out as an ebook on the Libby app. So many great choices for that classic. If you love pig stories, never forget about one of my favorite Canadian authors, Ruth Owe, who has a whole series about chicken, pig, and cow. And the last one I want to mention is another take on a great big bad wolf. This is called Wolf's Coming by Joe Kulka, and you can sign it out at the library, or it's also available right now on Tumble Books. So those are some great book choices, but I want to tell you about an activity you can do at home. Playing with building blocks is a great way to get those basic science concepts started. Things like what's going to make a tall tower or a strong tower, the biggest, you can do counting, all kinds of fun things. But if you don't have blocks at home, or if you just want to play with something different, you can build your own blocks out of an egg carton. And most of these, especially the cardboard ones, are very easy to just tear apart like this. And then you break them into the cups, and then the grown-ups, with their scissors, can just trim to make them a nice round shape like this one. So that one is done. And then you can pass them to your littles, and they can decorate them if they want. And then you can practice those great concepts of stacking your towers, and challenging each other to see whose can be the tallest. But what happens as you build it taller? Does it get stronger, or does it make it easier to knock down? And that falling down and building it back up again also helps your littles learn about perseverance. And what happens if something falls down that they're working on? How can they roll with that difference, right? So have fun playing with your blocks. And before I go, I just want to remind any of you grown-ups who have little babies at home that Miss Rochelle has her Zoom Baby Fun on Thursday. And all you need to take part is to send her an email at rmccomb, so RMCCOMB @rdpl.org, and she can get you set up to join her Baby Fun Zoom class. So have a great week, and we'll see you again next week at Family Fun Story.